Hey guys, Jamiy here today on Roblox. We're playing some more Pokemon Brick Bronze. As you can see on screen right now, today's video is going to be all about Zapdos. So obviously, I'm going to go over its set. So right now, I am running a Volt Switch, Roost, Hidden Power, which is Ice, and Discharge. I'll get into Discharge while you could actually run Discharge, Thunderbolt, or Thunder if you are running a Rain team. Zapdos is pretty good on Rain teams in my opinion. This is a Shiner. And I ball capped all this stats because it was a Hidden Power Ice, so that means it's competitive, it's really good competitively. I'm running a speed hit point set. Some people think that the defensive set is a little bit better, which I've not really used before, but the defensive set is for like a defogger, whereas I already have a defogger on my team, which is going to be my Fortress, and this is the rest of my team with Mimikyu, stuff like that. But also, I was going to use the Delphox again, which I used in the last video earlier today, which I got a sweep with, but I realized, because we're going to have like 3 Pokemon Week to rock, I'll only stick with 2, okay? Running the leftovers on it, I'm pretty sure most sets run leftovers. Like I said, EV trained hit points and speed, block up to all its stats because it's really good. Plus it's shiny and competitive viability with Hidden Power Ice. But I'll get into the moveset. So on Smogon, which by the way I'm using Smogon, I know some people don't really like Smogon, but I mean it's just an easy way for me to explain specific movesets and other options that you could go with. So I'm running the, I guess what people call this is the Roost plus 3 attacks, which this set you run 252 in speed, 248 in hit points, and then 8 in the defense, so you're a little bit more bulk on physical defense, I guess, but as much for whole hit points and speed. But the main purpose is Roost with 3 attacks, which on this it says Discharge, Hidden Power Ice, and Heat Wave. Unfortunately for us, Heat Wave isn't available because it is a move shooter move, so most people, including like I Eat Your Face, have asked him, see what he would suggest, and this is like the most going to be like the most used set that you'll see right now is the Volt Switch, just to be able to swap out. Very good, I guess, to like build up momentum. I definitely would suggest it, but that's that. Also with Timid and Pressure, that means that we can stall out people. And then we have the defensive set, which is Bold Nature, which also we have Timid. And by the way, I just realized this is Timid Shiner plus Hidden Power Ice. Pretty rare to get, to be honest. Pretty lucky that I got it, but the defensive set is a Bold Nature, 20 speeds, which I think that just lets you off speeds. What does it let you off speeds? Adamant Bishop and Breloom, as well as a Timid Magnezone, which is pretty nice actually. But Bold Nature with 20 speed, 248 hit points, and 240 physical defense with Discharge, Roost, Heatwave, and Defog. So very much the exact same, but no Hidden Power Ice. So and Defog instead of Hidden Power Ice, which I mean still pretty good. Other than that, that's like pretty much all the little sets. Gotta watch out for like Charizard X. Charizard X is just gonna be really bad for us because obviously we have Electric and our other, and Ice and Fire. Fight our Heat Wave when it is out. Oh, Heat Wave, yeah, and Volt Switch or Discharge. Won't be able to hit it too hard because it just resists them. Hidden Power Ice is our only good move that can hit them. Or Charizard X has to watch out for Discharge. We have to watch out for Alola Marowak, although not really using Pokemon Brick Bronze, so that should be fine. Tyranitar gets Sandstorm up, plus then since it's a rock type, it gets a 50% increase with special defense, so probably just have to swap Volt Switch against that, so be careful about rocks as well. Kyurem B, Kyurem isn't in the game yet. Chansey, Zapdos has no chance against Chansey, it'll simply just be walled and toxic damage it, so Volt Switching against that will be probably really good. And then just ground types in general, like Gastrodon, Quagsire. Hippowdon's pretty tanky, Mega Swampert, Mamoswine, this can hit back really with super effective hits, so or toxic as well, and Respirate. But anyway, the reason why people use Discharge and not Thunder or Thunderbolt, like I said, Thunder would be good on a Rain team if you're using Pokemon with like with Rain Dance or with Drizzle, which Politoed is, but mine isn't, mine's a Water Absorber. Reason why people use Discharge over Thunderbolt though, Thunderbolt is a 90 base power with 100 accuracy, and Discharge is 80 base power with 100 accuracy. Reason why, but Thunderbolt has a 10% chance to get a paralyze, whereas Discharge has a 30% chance, which is huge. That's like the exact same as like a Scald Burn chance, but on things like a Charizard X, like I just saying, that can just like resist most of its hits. If it gets paralyzed, if it's starting to Dragon Dance, I mean, it's gonna have to Dragon Dance a lot more times to be able to outspeed things. But that's like the main thing about Zapdos, okay? When Mucho comes out, replace the Volt Switch with Heat Wave, and then that's pretty much it. If you want to run the defensive set, 248, 240, and then 20 in the speed, with the exact same moveset, but it's mostly a Rooster. I mean, a Defogger, so yeah. And I guess you could actually run Toxic instead of like Volt Switch if you really wanted to. And if you already have a Defog and you want to run a bulky set, I guess you could run Toxic instead of the Defog. Potentially, I'm not really sure how smart that actually is, but you could, I guess, if you're battling against like Chansey, but then again, Chansey can swap out, but against all the bulkier Pokemon, I guess it'll work. But anyway, that's like the main rundown of Zapdos and how I'll be using it. I'll be back in a second for the first battle. Okay, for the first battle we have our Rockin' Roller. Interesting. I'm not sure if, okay, Team Preview is on. He looks like he is using a Greninja. Might be a Mega Heracross, but Heracross is pretty good on it. It might be a Moxie set, which would be pretty... Actually, does it even get Moxie? I want to say it does, but I'm not really sure. Lycanroc is going to be probably a Stealth Rock setter. Oh, that's going to be good, actually. I'm going to lead off with this, most likely. Does he have a Rapid Spinner, though? Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, Virizion. Might be Mega Alakazam, but it could be potentially a Mega Heracross as well. But if the Alakazam has a hidden ability, I think it's Magic Bounce, which means our Stealth Rock is going to get bounced back at us, which isn't good. Lycanroc lead us, so it's going to be obvious what it's going to use then. I'm going to set Stealth Rocks up, because I think he's going to set them up, and I'll Rapid Spin the second turn, and then Gyro Ball it. Swords Dance, actually no, it's going to go that option, okay. I don't think he has any Rapid Spinners, so his Talonflame is kind of pretty much good as dead. Even if it is a hidden ability, only works at full hit points, which is good for me. Okay, Gyro Ball is going to go for a Fire Fang. Actually going to Sword Dance again, interesting. I still have a Sturdy ability, so I mean, I'm still really good. He can't do anything against me. Plus I can just do that. I'm going to lose this Focus Sash. Let me go for a Volt Switch now. Sure, I'll go for a Volt Switch. Going to Stone Edge. Hits. Doesn't even take me onto a freaking Focus Sash. I guess it doesn't have a Fire Fang, but I'm going to swap out into the... what would be a good idea right now? I guess a Persian, because I can fake out and then I can swap out. Okay, into the Persian. Oh yeah, Fortress is really good. Some people will just run Spikes, Rocket Spikes, Stealth Rocks, and then Explosion. You can use it a lot more. But I think you can use it better if you use it the way that I'm running it right now. Focus Sash is broken, but probably has Dazzling Gleam. Fake out it first turn just to make sure. It is a Mega actually. Wait, that means he's gonna get tanky in his physical defense, isn't that? Because he's gonna trace my fur coat. No, that's not good at all. He's gonna trace my fur coat. Oh, that isn't gonna work at all. That is not good at all. Should probably swap out, but yeah. So it's a Mega Alakazam, so that means it's probably a Moxie Heracross. That was like Gleam. Is it gonna be up to 1-hit KO? Okay, it actually is. I was expecting to tank that, but forgot Alakazam is just a boss all around, so rip. Guess I'll go into the Mimikyu because I have Shadow Claw, right? I could go for a Sword Dance, to be honest, if I really wanted to play like that. But I'm pretty sure he has Pokemon that can like tank me, because I think he has priority moves on some of them. So I guess I'll just Shadow Claw it. Please be enough to like take it down to one shot. Or KO it. Oh, he's gonna withdraw. Nice. No. Oh wait, if that traces my disguise, I don't think that works like that. Okay, well, rip Talonflame because I predicted a Shadow Sneak. I don't know, but rip the Talonflame. Is it gonna bring it back out now to try and get my disguise ability? Because that doesn't work, by the way, in Pokemon Big Bronze. I'm not sure if it's meant to in the main games, but not in this one. Oh, Greninja. Is that gonna have Water Shuriken? I want to say. I'm gonna play rough it anyway. Water Shuriken, Dark Pulse. Okay, that's fine. Disguise, and I have a Focus Sash. That's good. Please don't miss. Please don't miss this freaking play rough. Please don't do it. Noise. That should be a 1-hit KO. Kinda wish I went for a Sword Dance because I mean I could have Shadow Sneak the Talonflame when, because it doesn't have any priority moves except for Quick Attack potentially. At the Alakazam coming back out, I do have a Focus Sash, so I will go for a Shadow Sneak. Wait, it didn't trace my ability. I guess he can't trace it. Yeah, he knows that it's not a Life Orb set. Oh, it doesn't even take me down to Focus Sash. Yes. Shadow Claw should be able to take it down. Perfect. Critical hit as well. Come on, Mimikyu. You could have saved that for the next Pokemon, I guess, with your Shadow Sneak, because I predict him to go for a priority move, to be honest now. Wait, Heracross, does that get any priority moves? I'm gonna play rough it either way. Oh, it doesn't! Come on, please be enough. Yes! Mimikyu's too strong! I'm not even gonna show off the freaking Zapdos at this point. Okay, so Rizzion. Okay, there we go. Well, at least I'll send out... Actually, wait, it's a grass fighting type, I think? Okay, I guess I'll Shadow Sneak it just for the damage. I'll let him take me down this turn, okay? Not very effective. I think... Wait, does Fairy resist Bug? I don't remember. Now we'll go into the Zapdos, even though it wasn't needed, because Mimikyu is too good. Okay then. Zapdos, let's go for the Hidden Power Ice. I think it should be super effective still, even though it's fighting. Wait, what's people saying? Someone wants to wager me? I don't know what he's wanting to... he wants to wager a hidden ability Azuma with 5 IVs. But he's not saying what I need to wager. Which, oh wait, that is a bad thing. Okay, so Ice Beam is pretty super effective against it still then. That's good. That does a ton of damage, can you not? Special defense fell. I might be able to... If I Roost low, I'm going to lose my flying type ability, which... on my flying type, so no thank you, I'll just hit a Power Ice again. But I'm not going to wager a Mimikyu if that's what people are saying, because I'm not allowed to. So yeah, but anyway, give the GG. That was the first battle, I guess. Didn't really use Zapdos too much, but I guess we'll see it again in the next battle. Okay, and now for the second battle we have Rayquaza Gaming 101. I think it's got fairly low rank, but I think it should be good because we are wanting to use the Zapdos. Actually, let's lead off with the Fortress again so I can get my Stealth Rocks down. He's got like 800 rank. I doubt he'll have any Rapid Spinners, which is low ranks, I guess I bet really show off the Pokemon against certain Pokemon. But then again, lower ranks aren't really EV trained, so maybe it's not a good idea. Moltres lead off. Bad for us. I probably should just... I'm gonna get my Stealth Rocks off anyway. I mean, he has a shiny Moltres, which is pretty cool, but I guess we'll just Stealth Rocks. Okay, Stealth Rocks. I'm guessing he sent out a Moltres because he saw me use this last battle. Mystic Veil, not sure why. That means I can't Toxic this Moltres, which I don't think is that good of an idea. I guess I'll Volt Switch. I mean, I can tank one hit. It didn't even use a Fly type move. Use a Flying type move. It would have worked, I guess, if it got the flinch, but. Nah, it's going for the Zapdos. Zapdos, I'm pretty sure outspeeds the Moltres, so our Discharge should be able to hit it fairly hard. Shiny Moltres versus Shiny Zapdos. Who will win? Pretty sure it's mine. Okay, let's go for Discharge. He can hit me hard though, pretty hard with Flamethrower. Rather not. Shiny Bird versus Shiny Birds. Hey, but my bird is better. I guess he has an EV trait though, which is why mine outsped. I can't remember if Moltres has the highest. I think it has 90 speed. And we have hundreds, so I think we should outspeed it either way. So I think that's the case. I'm not really sure, but because we have 125 base special attack, it means that we don't really need to EV train it too much special attack because it can already hit pretty hard. Just don't use it against like. Oh, okay, that's some Haxorus. Mold Breaker. Does that break pressure? I'm not really sure, but I have Hidden Power Ice anyway. It's a shame that's not a Garchomp, to be honest, because I'd be able to one-hit KO Garchomp. Haxorus, I think it's a 2-hit KO. Hidden Power, I outspeed it because it is 97 base speed at 96, one or the other. Dragon Dance, now this 10-hit will outspeed me most likely, but I can still hit it fairly hard. Hidden Power again. Actually, is it a Life Orb set? We are still outspeed it, hasn't EV trained at all then. I guess it's using a shiny team? Hey, that's pretty good for 800 rank though. Okay, no longer allowed to use that. Noise, I'll take it. But yeah, I'm gonna just assume that he hasn't EV trained at all. I'll take it. Metagross, good because we resist Steel. But Psychic, not that great. Let's go for the Discharge for the chance to please paralyze it. Discharge, no paralyze. Psychic. Okay. Oh, and by the way, also people know that I got my first shiny. I say first, my shiny Beldum, Metang, or Metagross, or my Mega Metagross, my shiny one, from Lando before it was released. Also because I'm a beta tester, I'm friends with the developers and stuff like that. But also, someone recently, when I was doing the last giveaway, I think, gave me a rare shiny Mega, so now I have 2. Not really sure what to do with it. I might give it away because shiny Metagross is amazing. Although I don't think its IVs are that great, and I'll check out the. It looks like they found it in the wild, to be honest, because I Look, I don't think it has a good nature. I'll have a look at after this battle in this video, and I might give it away. If it's got a good nature, I might try to ball cap it to the max. Okay, what is the route I'm gonna do now? Oh wait, it's electric type. I guess I'll Volt Switch against it then. Pretty sure it resists it. Yeah, electric resists electric. A jump, I know that now. Probably gonna use a fire type move. Let's go into the Politoed. This is a bad idea, but we're doing it anyway. This is such a stupid idea. Why am I doing this? Confused Ray? no flamethrower overheat? I guess that kind of works for me. Scald, please don't hit yourself. It has always outspeeds us. No critical hit, no. Please don't hit yourself, Politoads. Yes, come on, is it enough to take it down low? Pretty sure it isn't. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. I forgot. I mean, yeah, I forgot that electric doesn't resist water. There's so many freaking resistances that I keep forgetting. It's pretty annoying, to be honest, I know. Okay, good ninja. I'm just gonna scald you. I actually could have encored you if you went for like a spikes. Rock climb. I'm actually surprised that took me down still. Oh, it's an Ash Greninja. Oh, come on, man. Come on, why are you using an Ash Greninja? Do I outspeed an Ash Greninja if it's not EV trained? I kind of hope I do. But Ash Greninja is so stupid in my opinion. Like, come on, you pretty much give the Greninja a Mega Evolution, but it has to get a kill, which I'm not really a big fan of that. I feel like there's more Pokemon that deserve that. And also in the anime, it looked like the Infinite from the previous seasons could also potentially have that as well because of the close bond. But I don't know, I didn't really watch the anime with Greninja in it too much. Okay, I still speak to it. My gosh, he hasn't EV trained at all. And we 1-hit KO it, I'll take it. But I don't know, I feel like there's other Pokemon that deserve it better, like Charizard. It does get a Mega, and people will be so upset because it is a fan favorite, and people are just thinking this gets all the attention. So I guess that's probably why they didn't get Charizard. Pikachu wouldn't make any sense because it's not a final evolution. I guess Greninja does make sense for Infinite. I mean, come on. Unless Infinite's meant to get a Mega Evolution, then Greninja's never going to get a Mega Evolution, then sure. But, I don't know, okay, it is a Charizard Dex. This is one thing that I said that could counter Zapdos pretty hard, but because we have Stealth Rocks down, we can still hit it fairly hard. And we might get the Paralyze as well. But, it means, for the Charizard, it means I can get like a free Dragon Dance off, to be honest. Or we might have the chance to get Paralyzed, like we just did there. 50% chance, by the way. Finally got one. Fly? You kidding me? Fly? Are you kidding me? Why? Okay. Hidden Power Ice, I guess. Using Fly on a Mega Charizard X. Oh yeah. Why are you using this? Oh, it can't even move. Hey, boy. Hey, it says I didn't have Charizard White Stone. I just matter, okay. Replace your Fly, Dragon Claw, Flare Blitz or Fire Punch, depending on which one you want. If you don't want Recall, Fire Punch. If you just want damage, Flare Blitz, in my opinion. I use Flare Blitz. Earthquake for the to be able to like hit like Steel types, especially Heat and stuff like that, and Electric types and stuff like that. And coverage, I guess, is a better way to put it. And Dragon Dance, the last move, so you can sweep. Okay, nice. And we'll just discharge it. I'll Volt Switch it even. That should be enough to KO it. And there we go, give him the GG. But anyway, I think that's going to leave off for the battle segment in this video then. I actually get almost like I guess like a mini Zapdos sweep. Not exactly, but did a lot of damage. I'll take it. But hey, Zapdos is pretty good, to be honest. Like I said, you could flip out the Volt Switch for the Toxic, but I'm probably going to use this set more than the other set because I don't have the other set yet, at least. But I'll probably try out the Toxic instead of the Volt Switch because, like I said, Volt Switch is really good if you want to go into a sweeper. But because Zapdos is pretty quick, it means that your other Pokemon are going to take a hit, which Zapdos is meant to be the tank, so maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe Toxic is a better idea, but in case something's faster than you, like a Greninja, and you're Volt Switching against it, you're going to take the hit first. Volt Switch, but again, Discharge did a lot of damage to that first Greninja that we battled, and it 1-hit KO'd it, so maybe we just want to discharge it. But against like all the faster Pokemon, like, I don't know what's faster than us. I don't even know what's faster than Zapdos. What's the faster than 100 base speed like I can Volt Switch against? Not Garchomp, because it's freaking ground. I guess Pinsir. Against Pinsir you can go, then again it's weak to flying, weak to electric again. No. I just use a Pokemon, Delphox. Against Delphox you could take the fire move, Volt Switch against it, and go into a Pokemon that can finish it, I guess. I mean, that could be a good idea, but I don't know. I guess you'll have to use it again, but use it to like really understand how to use Zapdos. But like I said, this is the moveset that I'm using with the EVs. The other set is a Bald Nature with pretty much like hit points, physical defense, and a little bit in speed to outspeed, 20 in speed to outspeed of certain Pokemon like Breloom and the Adamant Bisharp. But other than that, I like this set. Like I said, I will try a Toxic because also if it's meant to be a tank with Roost, Toxic could be really good on it, to be honest, in my opinion. But when the move trio comes out, I'd suggest giving it a Heat Wave. And it'll be pretty good in doubles as well, because then Heat Wave hits both adjacent Pokemon, so does Discharge. Pair that up with a Garchomp, you're good to go, pretty much. So Zapdos, I think this is meant to be like a doubles Pokemon, but singles it works as well. In singles, I probably would suggest running a Toxicolo. It might be a little bit better, you'll have to see. But anyway, I'll be back in a second for some damage rolls, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, now we're back in for some damage rolls. So the first Pokemon we're putting up Zapdos against is going to be the Mega Charizard X. Also, we did battle one in this video, but it was using Fly. So yeah, but also, I actually forgot that Mega Charizard X does get Roost, because I forgot, oh yeah, Mega Charizard X, it's not a flying type, so it can't get Roost, but I forgot Charizard's, it's because Charizard gets it, it can have it. I don't know how I forgot that, but also the normal set I think Charizard X runs is a Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Flare Blitz or Fire Punch, Earthquake, or Roost, I guess. I mean, I prefer running Earthquake, or at least I run Earthquake on mine, although Roost can definitely be really good as well. So there's that. But also for us, for Zapdos, we can't really hit the Charizard too hard. What the Mega Charizard would probably do is either Flare Blitz it straight up for that 75% to 89% damage, or try to Dragon Dance. Now obviously we have a Speed Tie. What I would suggest doing is, to be honest, just Volt Switching straight away, since also like I said, Volt Switch, we don't have Heat Wave yet, so don't worry about Heat Wave, as put them on just for when it does come out. But I suggest just Volt Switching out straight away. It'll do a little bit less damage than Discharge, but you better swap out because you do Speed Tie, and also it's most likely going to go for a Dragon Dance, or you could go for the Discharge and hope that you get that 30% paralyzed chance. Although you have to remember, if it Dragon Dances once and gets like a 50% increase to its physical attack, it will one-hit KO with that Flare Blitz lens, so gotta be careful about that. But that is it for like Charizard X. I'd suggest if you want to go for the cheeky Discharge onto it, you can, but remember, if you just go for a Dragon Dance anyway, you're going to be dead, and if it doesn't, you're still going to get two-hitted anyway, even with Dragon Claw. And for Discharge, you Speed Tie, so it just really depends on who goes first, but you're still going to get hard if he goes first, or they go first. But anyway, I think for Charizard X, next we have is Tyranitar. I'm using the Uber Hazard support. I wasn't really sure what people really run with on Tyranitar, but I give this with Stealth Rocks, Pursuit, Rock Slide, and Toxic. Also, I've turned off Sand on the field, which means Zapdos' attacks are going to hit it a little bit harder, but as you can see, only doing 20% really with Discharge, whereas Tyranitar can 2-hit KOs with Rock Slide even after Leftover's recovery, so can't exactly do too much about that, so I just suggest discharging for the Paralyze, I guess. If you know it's a Dragon Dance set, that could be really good, but I suggest just Volt Switching out if you are running Volt Switch. If not, Toxic it and then just swap out instantly, I guess. But yeah, but remember, if it's in Sand, Tyranitar's special defense get increased by 50% since it's a Rock type, and that's not for Steel or Ground, that's only for Rock. I got it wrong a while ago, and some people still think that it's Steel, Rock, and Ground. I got it confused with Mega Garchomp's ability, which increases those three moves, or types of moves in Sandstorm, but it's only Rock that gets the 50% increase to special defense in the Sandstorm. But like I said, I'd just probably swap out with Volt Switch because you do have speed, so you can get a little bit of damage onto it, I guess, like probably around 15%, I guess, somewhere around there. But that is that for Tyranitar, because it's just going to 2-hit KO you with Rock Slide, so I'd rather not even risk it. And it could have Toxic as well, so it might Toxic stall you, so I'd suggest swapping out instantly so you don't have to deal with that Toxic on one of your tanks. Anyway, next Pokemon we have is going to be the Chansey. Also, I mentioned the Chansey before. We can't even do 10% damage to it, which is insane. Also, the set that I'm running is the full out defense and the full out special defense. Some people do run the hit points defense, so if I run the hit points defense set, I think it might be able to do 10% damage, a little bit more, but not much at all. If not, probably around the same. So yeah, but you can't exactly do too much. Whereas Chansey can 5-hit KO with Seismic Toss, but since you have Roost, it could become like a Stalwart, where the Chansey will probably just Toxic you. And if you are in a Toxic Hunter instead of Discharge, then also the Chansey can also do it, just swap out. So I suggest going for the Volt Switch and going to another Pokemon, predict either the Toxic or the Seismic Toss. If you have Mega Gengar, perfect counter to Chansey, to be honest, or it's a Gengar. Then you can, then even if it does go for Toxic, your Poison can get poisoned. And if you do Seismic Toss, your Ghost, you don't get affected. So that's like pretty much it for Chansey. Swapping Volt Switch out something else, you can't win at all against a Chansey. Even if it doesn't have a soft boiled, you're not gonna get through it at all. Anyway, next Pokemon is going to be Mega Swampert, and I think this is the last one. It is. Mega Swampert is going to be the last one, so again, if we do have Heat Wave, I'm only going to do around 10%. Hidden Power Ice, like 17% max, because Mega Swampert is very, very freaking tanky, and plus it's not stab, plus it's only 60 base power move, so we're not going to hit it hard at all. Discharge isn't going to hit it at all because it's a ground type, same with Volt Switch, so I would suggest just swapping out into a Pokemon, because it's either going to be running Ice Punch or Rock Slide, which both do the exact same amount of damage, which will 2-hit KO you and is guaranteed 2-hit KO after left dodge recovery. But if it uses Waterfall, it has a chance to 2-hit KO you, but I doubt it would use Waterfall. But it might predict you, so you got to be careful of that. But I would definitely suggest swapping out instantly against the Mega Swampert, since you can't even really hit it at all. Hidden Power Ice, I'm pretty sure can't freeze, and Heat Wave I think has a chance to burn, but I think it's very, very low, so I wouldn't really suggest doing that either. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave off later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.